The winter is here, the night of the year, but in these dark times we still find some good cheer. For the stars that shine in the heavens above now shine on the earth below, in the trees that shine joy and happiness, and remind us it's not long to go till we feel once more that welcome warmth of our own star, the sun. So in dark times, keep your eyes, keep your mind to the golden, glowing horizon. The rising of the sun and the running of the year, the golden glowing horizon, sweet birds singing in the air. The holly and the ivy, when they are both full grown, of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown. The rising of the sun and the running of the deer, the golden glowing horizon, sweet birds singing in the air. The holly bears a berry, and a blood red is its hue, and when the sun is newly born, to make it all things new, the rising of the sun and the running of the deer, the golden glowing horizon, sweet birds singing in the that is forever green, and when the sun is newly born, let joy and peace be seen. The rising of the sun and the running of the deer, the golden glowing horizon, sweet birds singing in the mistletoe entwine, and when the sun is newly born, be joy to thee and thine. The rising of the sun and the running of the deer, the golden glowing horizon, sweet birds singing in the rising of the sun, the running of the deer, the golden glowing horizon, sweet birds singing in the air. Once upon a time. Once upon a time, there were two friends called Holly, hello, and Ivy.
Hello.
Holly and Ivy were great friends. shared everything. They shared picnics and secrets. They shared laughter and tears. They shared stories and songs, and they shared great adventures. For there was nothing Holly and Ivy loved more than to wander through the wild, wondrous woodland, to be with the trees that gave them their names, Holly and Ivy, to be with the trees that gave them so much more. For our food, our medicine, our homes, our books, our instruments, even our stories and songs, so many of them come from trees. And Holly and Ivy loved nothing more than to wander through the woodlands. They played in the woods in springtime when bird song resounded in the air. They played in the woods in the summertime when the leafy canopy gave welcome shade from the scorching sun. They played in the woods in the autumn when the world was transformed to fiery bronze and copper and gold. But in the winter, they weren't sure if they could play in the woods anymore, for they looked out their window and saw on the land and on the trees a blanket of icy, quiet white, for it had snowed in the night. And Ivy shivered.
Oh, it's too cold to play.
But Holly reassured, the snow is fine. The snow is fun. We can play in all weather if we have the right things on. So, let's get wrapped up and ready to go. Then we can just say, let it snow. When the weather outside is frightful, you don't have to stay inside, no. Get wrapped up and ready to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. The weather outside is frightful, you don't have to stay inside, no. Wrapped up and ready to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. So put on a nice warm hat, the cold can't creep under that. Get wrapped up and ready to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Snuggle up in a scarf so long you can stay and play all day long. Get wrapped up and ready to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. This one might be tricky. Put on your gloves and mittens. By the cold you won't get bitten. Get wrapped up and ready to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. How are you going to do that? When the weather outside is frightful, oh, you don't gotta stay inside, no. Wrapped up and ready to go. Let it snow, let Holly and Ivy put on their hats and their scarves and their mittens, and they brought with them a picnic, because nothing keeps you warm like snacks. They brought a lovely picnic. They had peanut butter sandwiches, and they had popcorn, and they had snacky seeds, and they had apple. They were wrapped up and ready to go out in the snow. And what fun they had frolicking in the frosty white world. They made snowballs and snowfolk and igloos, and the woodlands resounded with the sound of their laughter. But then there came another sound, a small, sad sound, a sorrowful song. Robin. Robin in the snow. The north wind doth blow, and we shall have snow. And what will the robin do then? Poor thing, he'll fluff up his coat and sing his sad note and hide his head under his wing. Poor thing, he'll hide his head under his wing. The north wind doth blow, and we shall have snow. And what will the robin do then? Poor thing, he'll fluff up his coat and sing his sad note and hide his head under his wing. Poor thing, he'll hide his head under his wing. Holly cried, "Poor thing, Robin. What can we do to help you? What can we do to feed the birds?" What do we feed the birds? Seeds. And anything else?
Peanut butter.
And breadcrumbs and
Popcorn.
and apples. Holly laughed. "Well, Robin, friend Robin, we have all those things right here in our picnic." And so Holly and Ivy skipped off to find somewhere to share their picnic with the birds. Well, it was winter time. They wanted to hang it high on the tree, but all of the leaves from most of the trees were gone and the bare branches did not look inviting. So they scampered on to the heart of the woods, and there they found one tree, still green, evergreen. The mighty spruce, whose branches were spread wide and welcoming. This was the place. They hung up their feast. There was popcorn and apples. There was peanut butter and bread, and snacky seeds. All good things for birds to feast upon in the winter time. They worked hard decorating the tree, and as they worked, they sung a song of birds in the wintertime. They sung a song together, Holly and Ivy and the robin. Listen out, maybe you'll hear him. Feed the birds in winter time, help them find enough to eat. Peanut butter, seeds and crumbs, let's give the birds them find enough to eat. Peanut butter, seeds and crumbs. Let's give the birds a lovely treat. Feed the birds in winter time. Help them find enough to eat. Peanut butter, seeds and crumbs. Let's give the birds a lovely treat. Let's give the birds a lovely treat. They sung as they worked, and they worked hard, and soon the tree was decorated with deliciousness. And when Robin saw this, his small face shone with happiness. And when Holly and Ivy saw that, their hearts shone with joy. And when we shine with happiness and joy, it lights up the whole world around. And sure enough, this joy and happiness had lit up, 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 at the top of the tree. A star, shining with joy and happiness, glowing, golden, welcoming warmth, just like another star we know and love so well, our star, the sun. And that glowing, golden, welcoming warmth awoke the other trees of the woods. Oh, they smiled and sighed to remember the sun that gives light and life. And the trees shone with joy and happiness. And the trees shared their gifts for the birds. Acorns from the oak. Pine cones from the pine. Hawthorn berries from the hawthorn tree. And soon the tree was adorned with deliciousness, with thanks to the trees that gave their gifts, with thanks to the sun, so good. Am I the king of the wood? Hundreds of years in this throne I have stood. Acorns to save for the cold winter days. Give thanks to the sun so good. Oh, star of wonder, star of light, star of royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. green am I at the height of the wood, breathing deep, my sense strong and good. Pine cones say, small seeds for today, give thanks to the sun so good. Oh, star of wonder, star of light, star of royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Hawthorn am I, the heart of the wood, I nurture, I nourish, as well we all should. Berries so red, so all may be fed, with thanks to the sun so good. Oh, star of wonder, star of light, star of royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Star of wonder, star of light, star of royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. The tree was soon adorned with deliciousness, thanks to the gifts of the trees. And robin fluttered into the air, leaving the moss behind, and twittering, I will fly off and find my feathered friends, so we all may share this delicious, fabulous, festive forest feast. And news flew far on fast wings, and soon the birds were arriving. First, a partridge. Second, 2 turtle doves. Third, 3 French hens. Fourth, 4 calling birds. Birds are arriving to the festive tree. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 4th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. Day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. Well, soon 1, 2, 3, 4, more and more and more birds arrived. Finally, back flew Robin, amazed at how many feathered friends there were, amazed at what a party it had become. There was feasting, and the trees held the feasting, and the birds held the singing, and Holly and Ivy held the dancing. It was a pretty good party, and they all circled round the festive tree, singing and dancing and laughing and feasting. Soon they were all rocking around the festive tree. Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. It was such a party. It went on all the dark, long night until the sun began to shine. Just like that. In the sky. And then the birds said to Holly and Ivy, "Thank you." And Holly and Ivy said to the tree, "Thank you." And the trees said to the sun, "Thank you." And you know, I think the sun was listening. It was after that long, darkest night. Every day, the sun seemed to rise a little earlier in the morning and linger a little later in the evening. Now, you won't notice it now. It's a very small change, subtle, silent change. But soon, you may notice the sun coming back to us, the dark days ending. So keep looking to the golden, glowing horizon. Winter is here, the dark night of the year, and in these dark times we still find some good cheer. For the stars that shine in the heavens above now shine on the earth below. In the trees that shine, joy and happiness, and remind us it's not long to go till once more we feel once more the welcoming warmth of our own star, the sun. So in dark times, keep your eyes, keep your mind to the golden going horizon.